Listen to the sound of the grass, the sound of the wind. Let the rhythm take you now. Barrow FC, we rise. From the heart of Barrow, we rise as one. With the love of football, our journey's begun. Every pass, every touch, every dream we share. We play with our hearts, with pride and care. The sun beats down on the open pitch. Every single movement makes the rhythm rich. We train in the dust, we train in the heat, with the Sahel rhythm beneath our feet. We are the...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially come to the end of pre-season friendly matches for your amazing and incredible team, Barrow Football Club. Today, your team, Barrow FC, ran riot against Dream Big Football Academy, defeating them 6-1 in the preseason friendly matches. And it's a wrap-up. This is the last preseason friendly match for your darling team, Barrow Football Club. And as you can see from the performances, we had Stanley Ogambo with the goal, Atule Usman Meduguji. We had a Henry Ozonye who came from the bench to score 2 goals for your incredible team, Barrow Football Club. Now, back to the episodes of the moment where we have interview session with some of our players. Today we are going to be having that brief interview section with one of our amazing lads. He joined the team in the first round of the season and the 2025-2026 Nigerian Premier Football League season, and was actually amazing. He was so outstanding. 3 goals from the man and 9 points for your darling team, Barrow Football Club. 3 man of the match moments for him. Of course, you will definitely know him from these records. Every Barrow Football Club fan should know who we're talking about. But for those of you who don't know him, I'm introducing to you Stanley Ogambo. Okay, Stanley, you're welcome to this episode and you're welcome to this interview session.
Thank you so much, Luis Machocho.
You had a very nice game today, again, coming up and having that goal in the season campaign. How does it feel like?
It feels so great to be back, scoring goals, doing my best to help the team.
You know, a lot of persons are curious and would definitely want to know who is Stanley Ogambo. So please, can you just tell us more about you? Who is Stanley Ogambo? The Stanley Ogambo before the cameras, before the pitch, and the Stanley Ogambo on the pitch.
My name is Stanley Ogambo Chukudi. I'm from Delta State, but I was born and brought up in Benue State. I'm a professional footballer, currently playing for Barrow FC.
What is the history before Barrow FC? Who was Stanley before Barrow FC? Walk us through your journey of professional football, where you played. And
before Barrow FC, I've played in so many clubs. I've played in Austria, that's Austria Vienna, their youth team, their academy. I've played in Slovakia, Inter Bratislava. I've played in USA. I've played in Angola and other countries. But my present club right now is Barrow FC.
Wow, what of your history? You said you've played in other countries, mentioning Austria, USA, Slovakia, and you're coming back to Nigerian Premier Football League. The journey just starts at Barrow Football Club.
No. I started my journey in the Nigerian Premier League in Lobby Star FC.
Okay. Stanley Ogambo is a famous name and one name that we actually know in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Your first goal came against Enugu Rangers while you were with Lobby Stars. Now, what attracted you to Barrow FC and what convinced you that this is where you really need to be and this is where you belong at the moment?
What really attracted me to Barrow FC was the set of players they had at that time. They were young, they were disciplined, and the coaches from there, the former coach there, he spoke to me, the GM, and a lot of people asked me to come, that the place is conducive and nice, so I came.
Okay, talking of your relationship with the former coach who is no longer here, but your current coach is somebody you have worked with in the past.
Yes.
So how has the relationship been?
We had a cordial relationship, both with the coach that has left, that's Ladan Boso, and the present one, which is Eugene Agabo. We've had a very cordial relationship. We respect each other, and that's it.
Okay, now looking at the Barrow FC squad of last year when you joined and the squad you have this time around, what difference will you actually say is in the squad? What biggest difference do you spot? Is the team stronger now, deeper, more experienced, or simply more hungry as compared to last
Okay,
year's?
I think last season we really had a decent team, a very decent team with players that were willing to play. But as of this time, we have, like I would say, we have competitions in different positions, and the hunger to start, the hunger to play. That's one thing that is very very different this season.
Competition in every position,
In every
attack,
position.
even at your
Yes,
position.
even my position. Oh, we have lots of players, very good players in attack this season.
Do you see yourself making the team?
Of course, I have confidence I will start, and anybody that is called upon to start, the person will deliver. I have confidence in every player in the team right now.
Okay, the new season begins in 3 days' time from now and 5 days' time for your darling team, Barao Football Club. Now, one may ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your team? How prepared is Barao on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say it's solid 10 because we are so prepared. You can see from the matches we've played, the discipline, the hard work, the stamina, everything. We are so ready for the game on Sunday.
Your moments, your special moments for Barao Football Club. Since joining Barao Football Club, you have experienced different highs and lows. What moment would you describe as your special moments?
I would say when I scored my goal against Pillars, that was really special for me because that was my first goal in this club, and it was so nice.
It was your first match on this home ground.
Yes. So it was so. I got accustomed to the style of play, like the lifestyle in Kano, how they play, how the fans reacted to the goals. It was so amazing. Yeah.
It was really an amazing goal coming from the fact that goal clinched Barao FC their very first home victory in the Nigeria Premier Football League, and it came against a Kano Pillars. It was a local derby.
Yeah.
But then looking at the reaction from that your goal against Kwara United, where you put your shares,
Yes.
the celebration from that was more energetic, more emotional.
Yes, because we really needed that goal at that time, and it was the late timing of the game. So when I scored, emotions took over, and I ran celebrated like that. So it was really amazing.
A lot of people may not know the myth about your goals. You scored 3 goals for Barao Football Club last season, and all your goals clinched the man of the match awards for you. And all your goals came as match winners goal, scoring the win goal against Pillars 2-1, scoring the winning goal against Kwara United 3-2, and scoring the goal against Plateau United
Of course.
2-1. So what is behind these magical moments of Stanley?
I can't really tell, but I can tell for sure I have a team of scoring late goals. If you go back to my time in Lobby Stars, you see I score a lot of late goals coming here. I don't think it's planned. It just happens. It's amazing. So I can say
3 goals, 9 points, 3 man of the match awards for
yes.
Stanley Ogambo.
Yes.
Though your career has been so remarkable, one may ask, who do you look at there in terms of your role model? Who do you look at? Even as a professional footballer, you have people you look at.
Like if I should say locally in the Nigerian league, I look up to Barnabas Imengi, former player of Lobby Stars. He's still a current player, he's a player of Lobby Stars, but if I go generally, I love Lewandowski a lot. Yeah. Lewandowski, I love him so much.
Okay, now there is Stanley. If you can describe yourself to somebody out there watching you in like 3 words, if given the moment to describe yourself, how would you describe your style of play and who you are?
I would say talking about my style of play, it's simple. I'm a go-getter. I like to win a lot. I like to win. I don't like losing. So that's me for you.
Okay, now you still have much time on your side.
Of course, yeah.
Are you one of those Nigerian players whose ambition has always been playing in Europe? You were once in Europe, you came back, you played here. Do you still have that in you that you will return back to Europe?
Of course. I'm very confident. I'm sure that hopefully I'll still get a chance to play in Europe and a better one at that. So I'm very confident.
Okay. Now returning back to your Barao FC chapter, Barao FC has supporters who expect passion, commitment, and results. What should the fans expect from Stanley Ogambo this season?
As usual, first of all, I want to thank them for their previous support and how they keep supporting us. Personally, I want to assure them that we'll do much better than we did last season. And as for me, I will try to put in more goals and more efforts to help the team. So they should expect a lot from us this season.
Okay. Your message to one player, one grassroots who is watching this interview, right? who want to be like a Stanley Ogambo, what will you tell them? What are the core values around Stanley Ogambo that you would definitely want to dish out to them?
I would tell them that it's very difficult as a grassroots player. Should stay positive minded. Should keep working. Their time will come.
Okay. This is all right.
All right. Thank you so much, Luis Machocho.
Okay, it's indeed nice and amazing to have Stanley Ogambo here. And like you rightly heard from him, Stanley Ogambo is actually fired up for the season. This is the Nigerian Premier Football League 2026-2027 season for your darling team, Barao Football Club. And as you know, the first match comes up against Nasarawa United of Nasarawa State. It's coming up on the 30th of August 2026. The venue remains Sani Abachi Stadium. I am Luis Machuchu. Subscribe to Barao Football Club TV. Keep sharing our content. Say Barao, say Malia.
The brothers, the sisters in blue, bringing a vision, tried and true. Barao FC, we rise, we rise, under the burning desert skies. Barao FC, the rhythm flows in every goal, the spirit grows. Sama, sama, we march to the beat. Victory sweet, we never retreat. We see the gold, a story of legends waiting to be told. Fast like the wind across the sand, the greatest team in all the land. Passing the ball with a steady hand, we make our stand across the land. The energy rising, the crowd is loud. We make our people feel so proud. With every stride, the passion ignites, chasing the glory, chasing the light.